Hi everyone. Welcome to a puzzle from the book Pump Up Your Rating by Axel Smith. I just got this book and I gotta be honest, it looks like a fantastic one. So I highly recommend everyone to go ahead and buy this book if you love chess. Um, it's just very thoughtful, very analytical, a lot of interesting chapters and material that you never really see in chess books. So I would recommend it. I think it was even called the Book of the Year in like Chess Cafe or something for 2013. So this is a chapter, this is the first chapter, it's on pawn levers. So I don't know, I mean, I guess the idea is something to do with pawn levers. And it's black to move here. A pawn lever is kind of like when you just like make some move with your pawn that creates tension, I guess you could say. So black to move, I don't know exactly what type of pawn lever they are looking for. Let's see. I mean, a5 is a kind of typical move, but then black could take on b6. But as always, pause your video, try to figure out what move you would play, and then we'll look at the answer together. I mean, a5. He takes on a5, and then our knight on our knight on b5 is not great. I mean, knight a3 to c4 makes a lot of sense. Kind of. I mean, e5 makes sense, of course. I'm kind of just curious what type of puzzles what type of answers they're looking for in this chapter. e5 makes sense. Knight a3 to c4 makes sense. Well, knight a3, rook a1, and then he kind of eyes the a7 pawn, so that's not really ideal. We probably don't want to take this. He'll take with a b pawn and open b file. So I mean, e5 is the big question. Do we want to do it? Probably it's good. Let's just look. I mean, the thing is, then we can take this pawn. So we kind of undermine his defense of this key c5 square. So I would say that e5 is the most... It's probably the move I would play. I mean, yeah, we can get an isolated pawn somehow, but I don't think that's like such a big deal. Maybe we could even take on d4 here. But even if we can't, like... I mean, queen takes or pawn takes both look good. Knight f3, bishop back. And, you know, we have a lot of play with our rook in the c file, our knights. The c4 square is weak. e4 square we could use. I'm not too worried about this isolated pawn. So I think e5 is the typical kind of undermining move here. Let's see what the answer says. One moment, please. It says e5, exclamation point. The pawn on c5 is almost like a protected passed pawn, but with the text move, black starts undermining it. I actually wanted to play knight c6 in the game and take back on e5 with the knight, but I was scared of queen a4 and ideas of b5. So, yeah, I mean e5 looks typical. For some reason, Houdini doesn't like it, but I'm not really so convinced with Houdini's thought process. It's saying like pawn takes, bishop takes. Oh, and he wrote white is slightly better, but it's not much, and white wanted a bunch of moves. So I mean, basically, if we don't do this, the idea is white will go f4 and kind of put the bind on at some point, and then like the c5 point is almost impossible to kind of contest. So I mean, we play e5, take, and yeah, maybe white's slightly better after knight d3. But black looks okay too. I mean, we have plenty of ideas of our own. I don't think this is going to be an easy game. So I like e5. It looks like the most logical choice. And Axel Smith agreed with me. So thanks guys for watching this video. I hope this made sense to you. And the point is this point, we need to undermine it somehow because it's so firmly protected. It's a protected pass pawn. Therefore, e5 is a typical undermining move. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.